The Tuscan Grand Prix bore witness to a multi-car crash that happened when Mercedes Valtteri Bottas was leading the pack through the first corner following a safety car. As is common in F1, Bottas backed the field up before accelerating, as was his right to set the pace, but this led to the cars further back getting involved in a crash. Fellow drivers Lewis Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel have now given their opinions. I'm your host Dillon Shelley, and first up on Formula World, what caused the multi-car crash at the Tuscan Grand Prix? Vettel began by suggesting that the race leader has the responsibility to show a certain degree of awareness. It is simply unnecessary. As the leader, you have to be aware of such things. If you want to wait, you should wait a long time and then step on the gas, but don't stop and go. He then looked at the positive side of things. 5-10 vehicles behind you are then most likely to have an accident. Fortunately, all of them were uninjured. Meanwhile, Bottas's teammate Hamilton defended Bottas and pointed out the people actually at fault. It is absolutely not Valtteri's fault, it is the policymakers. They are clearly trying to make things more exciting, but today you have seen that puts people in danger. Maybe they should reconsider that rule. He signed off by explaining what he thought led to the crash. They turned off the safety car lights later and later. We are fighting for positions, especially when you deserve that position, like Valtteri deserved to be in the lead. Fast feed! Red Bull's Alex Albon has revealed that he doesn't look at the media as there's no point of looking at your phone if it's negative, and that he'd rather use that time on Netflix. Former F1 driver Ralf Schumacher has stated that if he was Dr. Marco, he would call Nico Hülkenberg and get him in the car. He further explained that Hülkenberg is of Ricciardo's level. He could be a great asset to the team. Marco would then have a second stable driver who, with his experience, could also help develop the car. Racing Point's Lance Stroll thinks it's a shame that he couldn't bring it home today, as he had great pace and was on for a podium. Red Bull advisor Helmut Marko is of the opinion that they would have had the speed and easily passed Hamilton had it not been for Max Verstappen's DNF. Red Bull's Max Verstappen has remarked it is what it is and that he is really not happy at the moment but can't change it. He also feels they shouldn't have been in that position, just really disappointing again they have a retirement. Honda F1 boss Toyoharu Tanabe meanwhile confirmed that they have already started analysing the problem back at the factory. McLaren's Carlos Sainz explained that everyone in front of him probably thought they were racing again, then all of a sudden it looked like they weren't racing anymore. This, he thinks, caused everyone to slow down, and by the time he saw it all happening, it was too late and they had a big accident. Former F1 team owner Eddie Jordan has claimed that Mercedes team's ownership will be taken over by Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos, and that Toto Wolff won't be team manager either. Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff has addressed the latest speculations by stating that Daimler has no intentions of giving up the team and Ineos has no intentions of taking a majority stake. The FIA has issued a formal warning to 12 drivers involved in the second crash, but Bottas isn't one of them. Sebastian Vettel has explained they simply didn't have the pace in the race, that was all they could do. And he further elaborated that even now with the engine modes where everyone is in some way the same, that's their maximum. Do the safety car restart rules need to be changed? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you liked this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.